welcome back to another episode of the Casual Drink and Play podcast. We're doing something different, another bonus episode. We're going to be talking about the Suicide Squad. Gotta remember the to make it different. This episode is full of spoilers, so if you have not seen it, you have been warned. Don't be a little bitch about it. As always, it's Nicole and Tim. Oh. And
that was timed perfectly.
our lovely friend B-Rad.
Hello.
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Hello. I am Brad. I am here, and I am itching to talk about the Suicide Squad today.
Yeah, so we have to put the in there. It
The
makes it
Suicide
different.
Squad. Oh, it makes a whole lot of difference.
But also, going with itching to talk about this, Nicole had to stop me and Tim from just talking.
Yeah, they were about to start talking about the movie while we were like before recording, and I was like, whoa. So I think what we're gonna do is talk about the things we liked, what we didn't like, and then so we're gonna be rating this movie on the scale of 1 to 10 Miltons.
Okay.
So start thinking about what you guys want to rate this movie.
I already have it in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already sitting on a number.
Just prepare for the end when we rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 Miltons. 10 being the best, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
For first things first, let me just say, if we're gonna start talking.
Yeah.
I was already having more fun with this movie in the first 5 minutes than I did in the entirety of the last.
Oh, amen, brother.
Yeah.
Preach.
There was no fat. They just get right into it.
Mm-hmm. I think overall, we can all agree to this. This movie was way better than the original.
Well, yeah, because the original, the 2016 Suicide Squad, I think it's sitting at 26% Rotten Tomatoes, and the Suicide Squad's at 93. Was at 100. It's slowly going down, but you can only go down once you hit 100.
Yeah.
You can't go up.
Yeah, there's no 112.
Yeah. I mean, for a person who, in a general sense, enjoyed the first one, yes, there's a lot wrong with the first one, but I generally liked it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll turn it on and I'll watch it as background.
Yeah, I have no bad blood with the first one, but I do think that this one was way more enjoyable.
Yes.
And fun.
Just the whole intro, right before it got to the title card, was fucking awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, of this one, it was so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brad.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. That's one thing, just before we get into the meat of the movie. How did you guys feel about, the transitions and the, when you go to a new, either starting a time jump, doing a flashback, or, coming back, in the scenery, it will spell out, now, or 3 days ago.
Harley Quinn.
I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was creative, cool. And it was it fit the atmosphere of the movie.
I thought that was cool as hell.
Yeah.
It was 8 minutes ago or something like that.
Yeah. I felt like it very much fit the atmosphere of the movie and how they were trying to try to play it up and being that playful aspect into it, and so it wasn't this serious movie, blah blah blah. No, it's hey, we're here to have fun.
This movie knew what it wanted to be, and what it wanted to be was not the rest of the DC universe.
Well, I think what was nice is that James Gunn, because James Gunn directed this one, who has also did Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. He's done other stuff like that. But it's because David Ayer, who directed the first one, wanted a more serious tone of the movie. Then James Gunn, he clearly wanted the comic book picture. Yeah. I mean, hence why he picked fucking Polka Dot Man to be on the fucking team.
Which I did not think Polka Dot Man was gonna be very useful. Turns out he's the most powerful person on the team.
Yeah, 100%.
So, out of the people that we have in the Suicide Squad, who do you think your favorite person is?
Ready to go first.
Oh, man. Okay, my favorite, just on Okay, just on uh their like reputation and like going into the movie, a character who I had high hopes for was King Shark. I wanted King Shark to be like the Groot or like the just the big dumb tank of the group
Mm-hmm.
who is just kind of there but is useful.
Mm.
And he delivered, and he was so adorable, being like a big dumb child who you just couldn't kill.
Yeah.
King Shark was great. Let's see. I really liked Ratcatcher too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cool.
Like I did not go into this movie expecting Ratcatcher to be interesting at all,
Mm-hmm.
but even on my our other friends and I did a Deadpool. We guessed who would die when and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Ratcatcher dying first. I didn't think she would be very like useful.
Mm.
Turns out she was cool as hell
Hell
and
yeah.
a very fun character.
100%.
And her dad was Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I remember in the title card, it's like Taika Waititi. I'm like, oh, he's in this movie. Okay. Interesting. And it's like, oh, he's Ratcatcher 1. He's the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a funny joke is that was a Waller's like Ratcatcher 2. And I think it was Rick Flag or maybe John Cena. They're like, what, we couldn't afford the first one?
Yeah. I think that was John Cena. Which, okay, John Cena.
Hold on. Before we go into John Cena, Tim.
Yeah.
Who was the character that you enjoyed the most, or you know?
Oh, yeah, King Shark, but I'm just going to be repeating what Brad said.
Okay. Besides, what's your number 2 then?
Number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Um. I don't know. It's like all of them are kind of okay. Captain Boomerang, I was really looking forward to see because I thought he was really cool in the original. Well, not the other Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing him fucking die like almost not right away, but like seeing him die in the beginning, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, oh fuck, anyone could die, I guess.
and that's what we thought him existing in this movie was supposed to be. It's like, hey, not all of the old team is gonna
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
But like, going with that, I was really happy that him and Harley were friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Harley
They're like-
cared when Boomer died. It's like, no!
Yeah, like, yeah, what's up? Long time no see.
Yeah. No, it was. I guess I
Rip.
I didn't go into the movie knowing the characters. Like, Tim, I have this thing where with movies, TV shows, anything like that, if somebody like over talks or over like hypes it up, I will say no and I will not watch it. So I stayed away from like all content leading up to this. And I will say Polka Dot Man was probably my favorite in all
He
of this.
was definitely up there for me. I was really satisfied with Polka Dot Man.
I thought it was hilarious that everyone he saw was his mom, and he was like a literal psychopath in a sense, but he seemed completely normal. And they're like, and I know one of them was like, and we thought you were the crazy one. He's like, no, I am.
Yeah.
Like,
Going with that, his mom, that actress, she must have been the one having the most fun on that set.
right?
Mhm.
I was like, she better be the most paid actress on this movie because they have to literally put her face on everything.
Yeah.
When they do it through his point of view. So I was very happy with him, not knowing anything really going into this. I was like, this one's my favorite.
I
This
really,
one right here, I want this one.
I really enjoyed Amanda Waller. Like
Yeah.
I thought she was badass. Like she was cold, ruthless.
She was less insufferable in this one, and
Yeah.
she just because I asked this partway through the movie, is Amanda Waller lawful evil? And everybody else thought for a second and was like, no, I think she's neutral evil because she'll just say fuck it to the rules to get her job done.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can see her being lawful evil though.
Yeah, I'm more on the lawful evil.
'Cause she does things a specific way. She follows through on her threats or
Mhm.
promises. Like,
Mm.
hey, if you leave, we will blow you up.
Yeah. And I think I feel like the team is more like neutral because at the
Yeah.
very end when she's like about to go kill everybody because they're gonna go kill
Fight
Starro,
Starro,
Mission.
yeah.
she's like ready to go kill them all, and then like the one lady knocks her out.
It kind of takes over.
Yeah. So
So proud of her. Just
Yeah.
knocking Waller out with the golf club. Let's go.
I feel like at that point she was very more like lawful evil
Yeah.
than like neutral. Everybody else is more neutral.
Yeah.
You know?
Because remember, everyone on this team is a killer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone has murdered plenty of people and done a lot of crime. No
Mhm.
one here is good. Everyone here is at best neutral.
Yeah. And it's like the one time they actually kind of want to be good guys, she's putting the kibosh to it. It's like, no, 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 let them have this moment.
Mm.
Let them have this. And also, Starro is a huge threat. Like the end of the movie,
Mhm.
Starro's a gigantic threat. Being able to, you know, do that thing where he just makes an army of faceless minions. That
Mhm.
kind of actually makes sense as
Mhm.
opposed to the last movie.
Yeah. And it's like, who's to say that even though he conquers, I don't remember the island, like the island that they're on,
Yeah.
but if he were to conquer that, like, what's the next step? You know, the U.S. So how about we just put an end to it now and not later?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess like the way I thought of it, like the U.S. was the villains in this because they went out and they captured, they grabbed Starro and then they brought him back, to
Yeah.
the planet. He was just out in space doing his thing.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to look at the stars.
Mm.
So. All right. So you were talking about John Cena earlier.
Yeah, John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
So John Cena is I talked to our friend Joe,
Mhm.
and he is big DC nerd specifically, so he knows a lot of these characters better
Mhm.
than I do. Apparently, Peacemaker is a hero
Oh.
in the comics. He was initially a hero. He's actually one of the inspirations for one of the Watchmen, because the Watchmen were all parodies of this team of DC characters. And I have the picture. I can share it so you two can see it
Yeah.
because it's in the chat.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
but,
still seeing your screen, so.
Yeah, I could totally
Oh, yeah.
see the comedian like wanting to be like Peacemaker, or I guess maybe vice versa. I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of who we would actually. Are you sending it in the chat? Or are you?
I just opened it on my screen.
Yeah, so I imagine he's playing as live.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So this is super zoomed in.
Oh yeah,
But
the question is that Blue Beetle?
here's Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Then you got
the Atom.
yeah, the Atom as that's what the blue guy, Dr. Manhattan. I unfortunately don't know the Watchmen very well.
You're good. So
But-
I think it's what's in the question? No.
Rorschach?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
I think that's the
Rorschach.
question. Yeah, he's Rorschach.
Blue
Night
Beetle.
Owl.
The
Night Owl.
comedian? No, Night Owl is Beetle. I don't know the lady's name, but the lady.
Yeah.
Silk. I don't know her name, but it's supposed to be Silk Spectre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, obviously comedian. With,
comedian
Peacemaker.
being Peacemaker.
Okay, I
But-
wasn't sure if they were gonna, if that was the
Oh yeah.
one or not.
The Peacemaker in this movie is just White Power, the supervillain.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
It's like, well, I mean, I think it was according to John Cena. He thought of Peacemaker as a douchey Captain America.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Peacemaker and fucking U.S. Agent would be friends.
100%.
They would totally
Yeah.
be bros. But his fight scene with Rick Flag
That was
so
hard.
cool.
Oh man, I didn't think they were gonna kill off Rick Flag.
I didn't think they were going to kill Flag either, because if we're looking here, all of us knew they're not going to kill Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of us were like, oh, Idris Elba is going to survive, which there was actually a fake out that some of us thought. Remember his mask that he had that like covered his whole face and had like
Mhm.
the skull mouth?
Yeah, looks like an
That's a cool
alien.
looking mask. He
Yeah.
looks like an alien. It looks cool as hell. And they make a point of showing you when that mask breaks
Uh huh.
and he has to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right around the same time, we also see Starro releasing the stars and them going for people's faces.
Mm.
So that led a bunch of us to believe, oh no, he's
gonna die.
actually gonna get killed and like taken over by Bizarro, or not Bizarro, Starro.
Uh huh.
He didn't, and I'm grateful he didn't because his arc was very fun to watch and cool.
Yeah.
And I'm a slut for Idris Elba. He's so good.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like-
that was it was a good scene. It was kind of intense at the same time because you're like, is anybody gonna get starfish? Or are they not? Like,
That's like I was expecting at least Bloodsport to get Starfish, and then like maybe Starro like access like his like abilities and pull out a gun or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck.
Just like, oh no, now we have to fight Bloodsport being controlled by a starfish monster. Okay.
yeah. But thankfully,
But,
nobody did.
Mm.
So
Yeah. We all knew the Thinker was gonna die. It's just Stefan was the only one who knew when. Sol Soria, none of us really thought she was gonna live except for oh no, none of us thought she was gonna live. She was a minor part though. She was just kind of the revolutionary.
she was on the team with Harley, right? Like, all got like slaughtered at the beginning.
No, she's
that-
Oh, the
no, she is
Resistance
Oh,
lady.
that's the
I
Resistance
She's the
think.
lady.
Resistance. Well, remember
Oh, that
when
was funny.
Team 2 is Bloodsport's team
Yeah.
is going through the camp killing everybody.
Yeah.
By accident.
It
By
turns out
accident.
That
those were
was
the freedom
amazing.
fighters.
That was
That was
so
great.
funny.
Also, if no one noticed, we got a dick in that scene.
Oh, I
did,
immediately pointed out. I'm
100%.
like, there's a
Mhm.
penis.
You could also see Weasel's dick as well.
Yeah.
For the scenes he was on. But that whole scene of them just of Bloodsport and Peacemaker just one-upping each other,
Yeah.
trying to show off bigger. And I forget who said it. It was no, I think it was Bloodsport who said no one likes to show off. But then Peacemaker comes back with, yeah, but if they're showing off really cool shit, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, he's right. He's got a point, damn it.
So, speaking of Weasel, just can we talk about that for a second? Because you guys were talking about that prior to hitting record.
Yeah. So Weasel was was played by James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn.
He also had a small role. He was Calendar
He was
Man for like
Calendar Man.
2 seconds.
He was Calendar Man for 2 seconds, which that made Joe really happy. Like, oh shit, we got a Calendar Man cameo.
I will just
And-
say that it was just hilarious that it's like nobody checked if he could swim or not. That was
Nobody
my
checked if he could swim. That was great.
He's just sitting there drowning. I'm like, oh, I don't think Homeboy can swim.
It's like nobody checked if he could swim.
And I love. Okay, so Amanda Waller has her whole crew, like this team of guys in chairs, like Mission Command, and all of them are just looking at each other, like, what the hell?
Like,
Like,
nobody
oh.
checked this.
I thought it was funny that Pete Davidson was like, what was it? They told him it was a werewolf. He started freaking out. He's like, sitting next to a werewolf.
Okay, Pete Davidson, the guy who played Javelin. I enjoyed Javelin. I was kind of disappointed that he died so quickly.
Yeah.
But I love that his javelin was used for the rest of the movie by Harley.
Yeah.
He,
Because like his last final words were like, "You must use this for," and then she's like, "For what?
for what? What the hell am I supposed to use this
What is
for?
the purpose?"
And then she gets captured, and then she gets taken to a bunch of different locations, and she
Mhm.
starts her breakout, and she finds it, and like a golden light, or like you hear, or I heard it, like a. She
Mhm.
picked up the javelin. It's like, okay, that's just her weapon now for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, fuck it, let's go. Got nothing else. Oh.
Okay, TDK.
Oh, the detachable kid. I didn't realize that was Nathan Fillion until like after the movie.
Yeah.
So I knew Nathan Fillion was in the movie, but I didn't know who he was gonna be playing, because somebody started a Nathan Fillion pavilion thing.
The Nathan Fillion Civilian Pavilion.
Yes.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And somebody sent that to him, or somebody on the Suicide Squad team saw it, and a bunch of the cast were tweeting about it
Yes.
and trying to spread awareness.
Civilian Pavilion with
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion. That's amazing.
And so that was the only reason why I knew he was in the movie. So I was like, oh, who is he gonna play? And then it was like later after the movie, Tim looked it up, and then we found out it was TDK, and I was like, the fuck.
Now, saying words. Fun thing. TDK, also known as Arm Fall Off Boy, is a hero in the original comics.
I believe it. Yeah, he didn't really seem like a villain.
Yeah. Well, there was a point of contention because we didn't know when TDK died, because we see his arms getting shot up.
Yeah.
But we don't see the rest of his body getting shot. We just see him screaming, and he's lying on the ground, still alive. So we didn't know when he died, but they never go back to him. I was expecting to see at the end credit scene when Weasel got up. I was expecting to see him either kill TDK or TDK leave with him.
I think the ending was great though, just him getting up and running off into the forest.
Getting up and running off to go eat more children, because he did kill 27 kids.
Yeah.
No, but like with TDK, I was like, okay, let's see what he could do. And then his arms he doesn't punch. He just kind of annoyingly slaps him in the face.
He just slaps
I'm like,
him.
dude, you're not really helping that much. It's just smacking. He's just being annoying. It's no different than a fly being in your fucking face.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of here. Fuck.
It's just kind of like and I slap you, and I slap you, and that's it.
Like, oh, what's she gonna do? I'm all the way over here. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
they start shooting the arms. Oh Lord. Rest in peace, TDK. I think it's kind of a waste for Nathan Fillion though. He would have made a really good Green Lantern. I feel like he would have made a good Green Lantern.
I'm dumb. Who's Nathan Fillion? What's his like big role that he's?
He was in
Was he in Castle?
he's in Castle. No, Space Cowboy.
Oh, fucking Firefly.
Firefly. That's it.
Fire.
Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes
that's what he's mostly known for. And then he's in like just other shit. He's in a video game.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I'm looking up.
sense. Let's see.
He's
who
in,
else is-
he was in Uncharted.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was in Castle, Firefly, The Rookie,
Serenity.
Serenity, Guardians of the Galaxy.
For like a second.
Yeah,
Uncharted.
he was a small cameo.
Uncharted.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else. Mongol was like, we didn't ever hear anything about her. She was just there, and then she jumped on a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then killed fucking Captain Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah, and oh man, I was so upset. I was so upset when Boomerang died. I wanted him to survive, at least a little more.
Mm-hmm.
King Shark's the best. Also, he was voiced by Stallone,
Yeah.
and that was great.
And fake mustache.
I think he could have pulled off the fake mustache and nobody would have known.
Yes.
I was expecting him to like find some sort of cheap store in Cornwall Maltese and steal like a fake mustache and throw it on, like walk around. I'm like, he's gonna do it. Never did, but
Well,
No.
with this universe, I feel he could have pulled it off.
yeah.
He could have. No one would have given a shit.
Yeah, they're just like, the fuck?
It's like, why is there a shark man? Whatever. I'm high as hell.
I thought it was really funny that he was trying to eat Ratcatcher and then Bloodsport kind of just shot him up until until King Shark was kind of done.
Yeah.
And then Ratcatcher makes friends with him. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, friends.
That warmed my heart. I'm like, aw.
Okay, this movie is another is just another entry in the evidence for James Gunn has played so much fucking D&D, because the team that we end up following through the majority of the movie is such a D&D party.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is. You've got the big dumb barbarian shark boy. You've got the badass leader who doesn't care about anything other than the mission, but has a little bit of a heart of gold in there. You've got Ratcatcher, she's like the druid who's just kind of there doing her own thing. Like, she's
Yeah.
not really that bad, but she's also not great. But like, she's just kind of nice.
Yeah.
You've got the badass Harley Quinn, who she doesn't even have plot armor. She has studio armor because she makes way too much money. She's too popular.
Yeah. Oh man.
Which I love Harley Quinn. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I
Yeah.
don't want her in another Suicide Squad because I know she's not ever going to be like in a situation where she could actually die and I would believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've gone over, there were plenty of times where I thought there were like 2 or 3 times where I thought Bloodsport was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Thought Peacemaker was gonna die with Rick Flag in their fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was gonna be a mutual, like, you stab Rick Flag through the heart, which was brutal because they showed us the heart getting cut.
Yeah.
And then I thought Flag was gonna keep choking him out with the last of his energy, but that didn't happen. He, spoiler alert, he was saved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if there's another The Suicide Squad, the linchpin will probably be Peacemaker. He'll probably be
Did
like
you not
the
hear about the
lead.
TV show?
I did not hear about the TV show.
So it's I guess according to John Cena, it's already filmed, post production, but it's a HBO original Peacemaker TV show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch that.
I probably will. I think after seeing this, I'll probably watch it. I don't know what it's gonna be about though. Is it gonna be him like as a hero making peace? I just love that he's irony.
Yeah.
he
White
wants
Power,
peace.
the superhero.
He wants peace, and he'll kill like any man, woman, or child to do it.
Yeah.
To obtain it.
It's basically like, I feel like Peacemaker, in a sense, is just like, all right, we're in a neutral state, and I will do anything in my power to keep that neutral state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So before we go into the ratings, we gotta talk about the bad things about this movie.
Oh, I was gonna mention a quick fact real quick about the movie.
No, quick.
Okay,
and then we'll do the
so-
bad things we didn't like about, or the
so-
things we didn't like. Sorry.
So initially, Will Smith was supposed to come back as Deadshot for the movie, but then Will Smith dropped out due to scheduling conflicts with filming something else. So he got recasted by Idris Elba to play as Deadshot, and I'm assuming James Gunn or maybe another producer thought, that's probably not a good idea because they still want Will Smith as Deadshot in future DC movies. So they completely just took Deadshot, took him out with another marksman, which was Bloodsport.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Which, you know what? That works.
Yeah.
A bunch of super assassin dudes existing in this universe makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we know Batman exists.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love that. I think it's Bloodsport or Peacemaker, like, because when they were walking around, they're like, "Yo, we basically do the same thing."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
well-
accurate.
Because we get introduced to Bloodsport, and Waller's going through his father raised him to be a killing machine from a young age, and anything in his hands is a deadly weapon. And like 2 minutes later, she's introducing Bloodsport to the rest of the team, and she does the same spiel word for word for Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Bloodsport's just like, dude, what the fuck? We are the same person.
Yeah.
He does all the stuff I can do.
But with
Like,
small
yeah, but
bullets.
you-
He's like,
smaller
"I'm more
bullet."
accurate.
I'm more accurate. How are you more accurate? You can't shoot the middle of a bullseye. I shoot it better. Use smaller bullets. And then that's what is his downfall.
Mm,
Because Bloodsport was using smaller bullets.
yeah.
Do you think that was kind of foreshadowing in a sense? If you're,
Probably.
I guess so, yeah, if you think about it, yeah.
yeah, it's like who's the better marksman, and it's just like whoever's using smaller bullets, and
Yeah,
then, like,
it was Bloodsport.
Yeah.
the end, it's the smaller bullet.
It was Bloodsport. Speaking of irony, so remember Savant? How when we first see him, he throws the
Oh yeah.
racquetball and kills the bird in
Yeah.
his cell.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he's dead, we see a similar bird picking
Picking
at his corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought because later in the movie we see like the general or whatever burning the previous Presidente's birds.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a callback to the stuff with Savant, and I was expecting some sort of bird-themed irony to kill that guy.
That would be
It didn't
cool.
happen.
No, I think the irony was the bird picking at his corpse, though.
Yeah. Oh, that was definitely the irony with Savant. It's like, ha,
Yeah.
bitch, you
Well, I
kill
think-
you. I
I'm doing some quick research. I think Savant is a Birds of Prey villain.
think so.
I mean, it would make sense.
Also, Savant was the only bitch baby out of the whole first team. Oh wait, no, because what's his name? Blackguard, Pete Davidson. He was also a big bitch baby too,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because he ratted out the team.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like once he got him, like, oh, he's fucking dead. They're gonna shoot him right in the head. I was like, they're gonna kill him. Ooh, hold on, wait. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. On my end, Brad was all weird.
Oh,
Ooh,
you might
okay.
have been echoing through Brad because I heard the echo a little bit.
Oh, I was leaning closer to my mic. I'm sorry.
You're good. But anyways, Savant, yeah, he is depicted as a member of the Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad.
Huh.
So he's a part of it. I think it's funny that Blackguard's name is Dick Hertz.
Nice.
God.
Dick hurts.
All
It's
right.
like, oh, go ahead, Nicole.
Oh, I was just gonna move on to the things we didn't like about this movie.
Yeah, I'm still currently riding the high from the movie, so I haven't nitpicked the crap out of it yet because I watched it last night at like midnight. So, say things.
I know I have one thing, and it's just because of who I am as a person. I don't know if Tim has anything, but I didn't like the extreme gore. Like, when Flag dies, we see his heart beating. Like, I could have just done with, like, a stab through the chest and been happy. Like, I didn't need to see, like, the inside of his heart and, like, it being stabbed. I was just like, that's a little too much for me.
I think it wanted to reassure that, like, you know, like, because there's been movies where people got stabbed in the chest and made it through.
Yeah.
It probably wanted to assure, like, yo, he got hit in the heart. He's fucking gone.
Yeah, I'm not a big gore person, so, like, the slitting of all the throats and everything, that got to me. And, like, just...
Like Captain Boomerang splitting a dude's skull.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
It was cool, yes. Was it a little overkill for me? Yes. So...
That makes sense.
that was just, like, the one thing I didn't like was, like, the overkill of the gore. And I understand who was directing the movie. That's kind of what he's known for. So I'm like, I'm not knocking the movie in that sense, but it was just a little too much for me in my personal taste. And I feel like that was really the only big con I saw with this movie. Just for me personally. That and them killing off all the characters at the very beginning.
Yeah, that brutal just killing off this whole team that we're supposed to think are going to be in this movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which, okay, I thought of a thing I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
The trailers. Because after we watched the movie, because I hadn't seen the trailers going in, we
Uh-huh.
watched the trailers. They spoiled so much of the movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
sure if we go back and rewatch it, yeah. You could
Yeah,
probably
they
point it out.
spoiled Starro. Like, if you saw the trailers, you knew Starro was coming in the
Yeah.
whole time.
Oh yeah.
They're not they're not shy about it. They say Project Starfish,
Mm-hmm.
and they show you Starro pretty early on. But like part of the fun for me, we didn't fully see big scary starfish Starro until the building fell apart in the
Yeah.
third act. And then he shows up and it's like, "Oh wow, he's really big.
Mm.
He's a kaiju."
Oh yeah.
Which I knew he was really big,
Mm-hmm.
but like seeing him, like, oh wow, he's bigger than I expected. That's awesome. I'm excited now. Versus, oh no, yeah, we see scenes from the third act, and obviously you don't know it's from the third act, but you can see the wear and tear on the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like in one of the shots in the trailer, it's King Shark after he got chewed on by those squishy jellyfish monsters.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was so afraid King Shark was gonna die there. I was so afraid.
Like when they started like leeching onto him, I was like, oh, they're like jellyfish leech things.
Yeah, like they're cute. They're making the shape of them, and then the aquarium explodes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's fine because he breathes underwater.
Yeah.
But then they all like reveal their scary teeth and start jumping at him, and you see blood filling the water around him. I'm like, oh no, is the
Yeah.
shark gonna get eaten? Is he gonna die to dramatic irony? Oh no!
No, he lives.
But then he gets dropped out of a like 200 200-foot tower, then gets the crap shot out of him, but the bullets just bounce off.
Ping right off of him, yeah.
And then he gets up, and after he got up and just started chewing on people, I'm like, okay, no, King Shark's fine. King Shark is a tank.
Yeah,
And
he's-
also, if any other character would have taken that fall, they'd be dead.
Oh yeah, but it was King Shark, so
It was King Shark. You can't tell me that a mutant shark man who definitely has some sort of regeneration ability wouldn't survive that fall.
oh 100%. Like he is literally a tank.
Yeah.
I think another fun fact about the movie that so the writer of the Suicide Squad comic, and I guess this dude created Amanda Waller. His name is John Ostrander. He made a brief cameo for a little bit. He put the bomb in Savant's neck
Oh,
in the beginning,
Oh, okay.
and the
cool.
dude's from he's from Evanston. He's from a local area.
oh nice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh
That's the
shit.
weirdest thing. Living in a Chicago outskirt, you just hear about so many people who's like, no, yeah, that guy went to Villa Park. That guy went to fucking Oak Brook High School. Willowbrook, that's the name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like, oh yeah, that guy went to Geneva every summer for blah blah blah. That guy came from like down south in Springfield. And it's like, oh shit, okay.
What is it? Sean Evans is from.
Yeah, I was about to say Sean Evans. He, I think he's from Evanston, but then grew up in like Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's like right around the corner where I used to live.
And like ninjas from like Grays Lake area.
Yeah.
Too many people are from Illinois.
Too
Yeah,
many people.
too many people.
Anyways, let's rate this fucking movie.
Yeah, how many Miltons out of how many Miltons? Or 10 Miltons?
Brad, you
Brad,
go first.
go.
You're right. Before I give my rating, one more thing. Milton gave me huge Dopinder energy.
Oh yeah, from
Dopinder
Deadpool. Yeah.
from Deadpool.
Yeah.
I was really hoping Milton was just going to be part of the team.
Same.
Yeah,
I'm surprised,
Like-
I'm surprised you guys put him on your list.
We didn't know he was a character. He wasn't
Yeah.
billed. If Milton was billed, we would have put him on.
Mm-hmm.
Which we made that joke when he died. It's like, shit, he wasn't on the Deadpool. But I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. I understand it has some flaws that I haven't seen yet, but overall, I had a great time. It was really fun to see James Gunn just playing around with these characters
Mm-hmm.
and enjoying the gore, enjoying the R-rated, the R rating on the movie, so he could just have Harley Quinn yell "fuck" whenever something happened that she wasn't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I give it 9 Miltons out of 10 Miltons.
Very nice. Tim?
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Solid film. Highly recommend it.
I'm was like debating between an 8 and a 9, so I'm gonna do an 8.5. Just because it's not usually my cup of tea, but I still really did enjoy it.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Love it. The
Nice.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
So,
the Suicide Squad.
and people were making jokes that's like, shit, what if you go back and remake a movie? Like, say Wonder Woman 1984, but call it The Wonder Woman 1984. But I'm also excited because I think the next DC movie is The Batman with Robert Pattinson
Yeah.
coming out
Is it
in March.
Batman or is it Flashpoint?
The Batman. Flashpoint's not until like next year, maybe 2023.
Gotcha.
That movie's in and out of production. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even think of anything.
I think not only did COVID hit that movie really hard, but like the studio had no idea what they were doing with Flashpoint.
Oh, yeah. But I'm excited for Batman. We just watched all the Twilight movies.
Oh yeah.
So,
So you go from him being a Batman to him being a Batman. Good job. Proud of you.
Well, I mean, because I had the joke where Ben Affleck is the blind bat because he was Daredevil and he was Batman, and then Robert Pattinson is the vampire bat.
yeah.
I love that. That's great. That is very clever. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Hopefully, we'll all get together, do a review on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Yeah. Follow us, like, subscribe. Brad, you've been streaming lately. You want to plug yourself?
I stream usually on the weekends, but I stream whenever I can over at twitch.tv/Graynarl, GRAYGNARL. I also am in a streamed D&D game on Thursdays over run by the streamer Psyche Siren. That's big fun if anyone here likes a D&D game where there's a lot of role play and just a lot of silly shit happening. Definitely pop by, say hi. We do that Thursdays, 9 p.m. Central.
Very nice. As always, everything will be linked down below, so no worries about spelling on that one. But thank you, everybody, for watching, and remember, don't be racist.
Bye.
See you next time.
King Shark is a shark.
Bye!